美国老师带着你一直从439节一直读到第21页。
747, 439. Present unreal. A. Present unreal 1. If clause, result clause. 1. If I were you, I would study English 10 hours a day. 2. If I were a millionaire, I would first buy a house. 3. If you were a billionaire, would you buy a castle? 4. If he were here, could he answer the question? 5. If it were not raining now, what would you do? 6. If they were your relatives, would they help you? New words and expressions. 1. Millionaire. 2. Billionaire. 3. Castle. 4. Relative. B. Present unreal 2. If clause, conditional clause. Main clause, result clause. 1. If I had $1 million, I would lend you 500. 2. If you had $1 million, how much would you lend me? 3. If I didn't have a car, I could not drive to work every day. 4. If she didn't have an alarm clock, she might miss her bus every day. 5. If I could speak Spanish, I would marry a Mexican girl. 6. If you could teach me English every day, I should be very happy to stay. If you could teach me English every day, I'd be very happy to stay here. 7. I'd be very grateful if you could lend me a couple of dollars. 8. You wouldn't cough if you smoked less. 9. What would you do if the house caught fire? 10. What would you do if you lost your passport? Exercise number 1. Fill out the following blanks. Exercise number 2. Answer the following questions. 1. What would you do if you were the President of the United States? Answer. If I were the President of the United States, I... 2. What would you do if you didn't have to work today? 3. What would you do if today were Christmas Day? 4. What would you do if your television set broke? 5. What would you do if your radio broke? 6. What would you do if your telephone were out of order? 7. What would you be doing now if you didn't have to study English? 8. Where would you go if you had $50,000 to spend on your vacation?